I gotta start with the fact that you two, all of you, have the best chemistry that I've seen in a series. It is
Oh,
amazing. I'm curious, starting with you, Cassius, did you all work on this together before you started filming, or was it something that just happened in the scenes? How did you do it?
I think it kind of just happened.
Yeah.
Like it sort of evolved as we were filming, as we were creating the show. I mean, it's like long hours that you're working together. And then I think whenever we could find time to see each other or like go out for a meal or something, we would. But it kind of just happened like on the day, really.
It's so easygoing.
We
Everyone
were
is,
lucky.
yeah, everyone is so nice and wonderful that I couldn't even imagine a world where it wasn't this.
Yeah. That's true.
These characters are all amazing, but I'm sure you each have the things that make these characters unique for you and your way into them, I guess. For you, what was the thing that got you into Nico?
From an actor's perspective, it really is her wardrobe and her hair because she's like me in many aspects, but there's a huge side of her where I just feel like we're such different people. And once I put on her outfit and her wig, I truly feel like I can step into Nico. And I think that's a fun part of getting to be an actor is like that ability to play dress up and really immerse myself in a different person. It's funny, I would run around set without my wig and people didn't know who I was. So I thought that was really funny.
Yeah.
For you, Cassius, how would you say you got into Crystal?
I think it was probably a little bit similar because Crystal wears a wig as well. And like having that on and her clothes, she dresses very different to me and it changes. And she has like these like thick shoes that are like that big. They make me taller, which I think probably was like a practical thing. Like so I could be a similar height to Jayden and George, so I'm not like at the bottom of the screen. But that helps because it changes the way you walk, it changes the way you move, which I find really helps. And Crystal is just she's quite blunt and her energy sometimes can be quite low. Which is good, like first thing in the morning. I don't have to like have a lot of energy, which is quite good. But I think I think makeup and costume definitely helped as well.
I'm curious, did you both get to meet Neil Gaiman and what's your relationship like to the things he's created, because he's done so many things over the years?
We haven't had a chance to meet him yet. I'm really hoping we'll get to meet him soon. Jinx. But we haven't met yet. But I mean, he's just incredible, and it's exciting, like you said, to hear that he's excited about the show and he's happy with what we've created and has had input as well. So,
The Sandman is such a prolific, IP, prolific comic book in its own, and I think even getting to be a part of that world is something that I would have never expected, and it's so cool. Like the fact that his graphic novels are so deep and they're so philosophical. Thank you. Philosophical of not just like the world that he's created, but of life. And I think he really plays with like life and death and angels coming from the sky. And we have elements of imagination on our show, but similar with Neil's work, it's also rooted in humanity, which I think is really important.
Well, the last thing I'll ask you really fast is, how would you describe working with George and Jaden? What are they like on set?
Trouble.
No, they're great. They're like some of my favorite people to work with. I love them both deeply. They're crazy and weird in the best ways. They're so professional and they're such like talented actors. I love them deeply.
It's so fitting that it's so well casted.
Yeah.
Like they've really found two dead boys who bring so much life into us all as well. And it's a joy. It's just such a gift to get to work with them.
Yeah. And they're both annoying. Tell them I said that.
Thank you both so much.